Hey everybody, Glenn here with another episode of Deviation Sports Cards. Today I got another CSG reveal video. I got some recent ones back. These were primarily some resubs. A couple cards that I had sent in just for my PC. But a lot of these were cards that I had previously graded with HGA that I was converting over to CSG. So it'll be interesting to see how that went. But first of all, to start, as with every CSG submission I have, apparently, I had a couple return cards. So this one here is another Frank Gatsky 1955 rookie. I had sent this guy in. This is the second different Frank Gatsky rookie card I've sent in. Both of them have been returned with evidence of trimming. I don't know why. It seems like for some reason they do not like this card. I've bought both of these from Greg Morris Cards Online, which is a pretty reputable dealer. So, not sure why these keep getting sent back. The first one I sent to SGC, and they graded it. Don't know if I'll do the same with this one or not, but another one returned back for trimming. And then this was a brand new one for me. This is actually a 1953 Bowman George Ratterman that I was going to add to my vintage collection. This one came back service unavailable, and the reason was the card was too large to fit in the holder, which was kind of surprising. So yeah, that kind of sucks too, because this is a pretty nice card from '53, which is generally a pretty rough year to get cards from. But anyways, so we'll start the video off with it looks like two other vintage cards that I sent in from my PC. The first one here is a 1953 Fred Bruni rookie, and this one came back a excellent near mint 6.5. Now obviously I knew this one wasn't going to be fantastic because it's quite a bit off center on the front there. But like I said, these 53s are so hard to find in good shape. I thought it was worth setting this one in, so happy to add that one to my collection. Next one up is a 1954 Harry Jagade. Anybody that watched any of my other videos remembers when I sent one in and it had a little tiny check mark over here that I didn't notice, and it ended up coming back like a 3. So this one ended up coming back an excellent near mint plus 6.5. So happy with that. I improved the card in my graded collection by about 3.5 grades. So pretty happy with that. And now we're going to get into our resubs. So this first card up is a 2020 Donruss Optic rookie Black Pandora autograph of Jedrick Wills. You can see this got a Gem Mint 9.5 from HGA with 3.95 grades and a 10. So I assumed this would cross over into a CSG 10. And to my disappointment, this actually came back a CSG 9. Not real sure why, obviously. But they found something on it. So this is numbered 14 out of 25. You can see that there. Obviously a Browns fan. Everyone else probably like, who gives a shit? It's an offensive lineman. But nice black Pandora. For whatever reason, came back at 9. Now, someone say, why would you send that in and decrease its value? From my opinion, personally, I don't think I decreased the value of this because I don't really look at HGA as a reputable company anymore. So being in a CSG slab to me makes it definitely more valuable. So started that one off pretty bad. Technically going down 2 half grades, a full grade. Next one up was a 2007 Topps Chrome X-Fractor of Joe Thomas, his rookie year. You can see that it got a 9.0 mint from HGA, and this was probably one of my least favorite custom labels I had gotten from them. And this one came back the same grade from CSG. a mint 9. That's still a beautiful card. You know, these X Raptors were tough to get back in '07. Joe's probably going to get into the Hall of Fame this coming year, so pretty happy about this one, adding that one to my collection. Next up, we have a Myles Garrett 2021 Panini Luminance Radiance. This was a case hit from Luminance. You can see it got a 9.5 gem mint from HGA with 2 10 grades and 2 9.5s. I actually thought this card looked really good. When I sent it into HGA, I thought this thing was going to come back potentially a pristine 10 or a flawless, and it came back from CSG a 9. So really kind of baffled by this one. You know, again, like I said, I'm glad to have it in a more reputable slab than HGA. But I still don't fully understand why I got a 9. But it did. So there's that one. Still beautiful card. Short print, super short print. Next one up is a 2020, I believe. Yeah, 2020 Panini Prism Fireworks Gold Vinyl. This got an HGA 9.5. You can see it had 9.5s across the board and a 10 on edges. Now, this shocked the hell out of me when I came back from HGA because I knew this thing had a soft corner. So I sent it back in knowing it would probably come back worse, and it did. Came back a CSG 9 on this one as well. Not sure if you can see. You can see that lower left corner there is pretty soft. Upper right corner there's, pretty soft. So I really kind of expected this one to drop in grade by sending it to CSG because, like I said, I was shocked that it had gotten the 9.5 from HG in the first place. But to me, I'm a big Nick Chubb fan. Add this to my PC. Even at a 9, a super short print like this, only this one is numbered 4 out of 5. So super short print. Happy to add that to my PC. And then next up was another one that I had gotten graded from HGA, 2019 Panini Prism Camo Nick Chubb. This one had got 9s across the board except for 9 and 5 on edges. It got a 9 mint. This one came back from CSG, also graded a 9. But again, this is more a PC item for me, Nick Chubb. Another short print. This one 5 out of 25. Any Prism short prints are, pretty valuable. So very happy with this one. Just love the look of that card. Love the camo look on those cards. Then next up we have a 2019 Panini Illusion Shining Star Signature. This was an acetate signature card. I sent it in to HGA and it came back a 9. And when I crossed it over, it also came back a 9. So again, this is more of a PC card for me, so I don't really care. It was a short print, 8 out of 25. You can see it there in the back. So, anything that is, less than 25 or less, I feel is kind of worth grading. Or if it's a super short print, like case hit or something like that. And that's kind of what I try to keep my grading PC down to. There are some exceptions like this Joe Thomas X Fractor, which I honestly have no idea what those would be numbered out of back in the day, but I'm sure it's a pretty short print card. Next one up is the only non-Browns card I actually had in this submission. This one I pulled out of a random pack. This is a 2005 Bowman Tom Brady. Came back a mint plus 9.5. This one, like I said, I think I went and got some random packs from up at Greeny's one day, opened them up, and this was the only card I got really that I thought was any good. It's just a paper Bowman. But 2005, so pretty early in Brady's career, get a 9.5 with the black border and everything. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I did notice this when I got back. It's so weird how you can barely even read Patriots here because of that white background. Little poor card design there. But overall, happy with that card. Then next up is another crossover. This one is a Baker Mayfield Panini on the Horizon base. You can see it got a 9 from HGA with 295s and 29s, so mint. This one actually came back from CSG, a mint plus 9.5, which is not overly surprising. I had 295 grades on there. I actually thought this looked better when I sent it into HG as well. So I mean, this isn't numbered, but it's a pretty rare card, and I just kind of like the look of it. To me, it's kind of like almost a hybrid downtown kind of look to it. So really like that card. Even though Mayfield's not the Browns quarterback anymore, still like having some of his earlier stuff for sure. Probably the best QB we've had since Bernie Kosar. So this next one, you guys are going to love this. This one I broke out of a PSA case. Was a 2017 Rookies and Stars Longevity Signature Blue. It was graded a PSA 10. As with everything PSA, I kind of expect it's a drop in grade when I get it graded by somebody else. So this one ended up coming back a mint plus 9.5. Again, this was a short print 21 out of 49 rookie year for Mr. Kareem Hunt, who obviously is on the Chiefs in this card, but is a Brownie now. So yeah, this one probably lost value at the end of the day, but maybe it'll recoup it once CSG prices start to come up in the future. Again, I'm just trying to get most of my PC moved over to CSG because, well, they're the grader that I like the most at this point. This next one up, I'd actually gotten off of a friend in a trade a long time ago. This is a 2016 Contenders Draft Picks Joey Bosa autograph SP with a white jersey. This had actually graded a pure gem mint 9.5 from BGS. Got it, sent it in to CSG, and it came back a 9.5 mint plus as well. So that was a little bit disappointing. You know, BGS is probably one of the tougher graders out there. So I assumed with it being a pure 9.5 gem mint from them that this would probably come back a gem from CSG, but it did not. But still, beautiful card. Love having that in my collection. You know, as most of you know, I collect primarily vintage Browns, Nick Chubb, maybe some shorter print rookies of the newer guys, and then Ohio State players. So this is a nice card for me to add to my collection. Next up, we have this one wasn't, oh yeah, it was a crossover, I'm sorry. This is a 2021 Panini Luminance Rookie Gold Auto, Justin Fields. It had graded a 9.5 gem mint from HGA with 3 9.5s and a 9. Believe it or not, it came back a mint plus 9.5. So kind of see the trend here. A lot of my HGA gems are coming back CSG 9.5s. But still a beautiful card, 19 out of 75 in his Ohio State jersey, which is why, you know, I sent this one in to get it graded for my PC. 10 on the autograph. Actually, I didn't even, I think, yeah, okay, the Bosa got a 10 on the auto. The Hunt got a 10 on the auto. So 10's on all the autos so far. So very happy with this one. Hopefully, it feels look pretty good, I think, in the preseason, even with a terrible freaking team around him. So hopefully he keeps that up. But it's, again, a nice addition to my collection. Next up is another crossover. This was a 2020 Panini Chronicles Draft Picks Prestige Draft Picks Autographs Platinum #1. It had gotten a 9.0 mint from HGA with an 8.5 on corners, 9s on edges and centering, and a 9.5 on surface. This one actually came back a CSG 9.5. So this one it kind of went up a little bit, I guess you could say. It was a mint HGA, and it's a mint plus CSG. So this I sent in. Obviously, you can see it up there in the top right-hand corner with a 101. Chase Young in his Ohio State jersey. So very happy with this one. Also got a 10 on the autograph, you can see there. So some nice Ohio State rookies to add to my PC in this lot. Okay, this next one up is actually not a crossover. This is from this year's Prism. I've only been getting into like maybe one full case team break of the Browns this year because the product is just so freaking ridiculously expensive. And to be honest with you, the quality control from Panini on this stuff, I don't know why people keep dropping thousands and thousands of dollars on this stuff when 90% of the crap comes back way off center and not even gradable. I don't know, maybe they're in cahoots with PSA because PSA is probably the only one that would grade any of those bad centered cards at 10. But anyways, this was a short print, 23 out of 25. This is an optic illusion card. I thought it looked pretty sweet, being a nice short print of Garrett. I wanted to get it graded. These little wispies that always get on these CSG cards. So actually, I thought this was really, really cool. So this is, again, a black scope short print optic illusion card from this year's Prism. So, like that. This next one up is another PSA crossover. 2017 Panini Phoenix Miles Garrett Purple rookie card. It graded a Gem Mint 10. Not going to believe this, I know, but it came back a CSG 9.5. So this order, everything was getting 9.5s. In fact, every card that I have left also got a 9.5. So just like everything got a 9.5. But anyway, so this is a nice rookie card. Not a super short print. This one's 23 out of 149. Obviously, I'd love to have myself like a Miles Garrett, like rookie auto, but Garrett doesn't really sign anything. I'm pretty sure he hasn't signed anything for Panini since he came into the league. So, pretty happy with that. Nice rookie card for the collection. Next one up is a 2019 Panini Prism Unstoppable Gold Miles Garrett. You can see this one was a pure 9.5 Gem Mint with HGA. As I already said, came back a CSG 9.5 Mint Plus. Beautiful card, super short print. This one is 2 out of 10. So I'm kind of starting to PC Garrett a little bit now too. Got a nice set of cards here for Garrett to start a little PC of. So he'll probably be one of my other bigger PC guys here moving forward. Next one up is a 2021 Panini Certified Scoring Machines. This was a case hit from 2021 Certified. You can see here it got a 9.5 Gem Mint from HGA, 210 subs, a 9 and a 9.5. Came back from CSG, 9.5 Mint Plus. Cool card. I like these cards. I think it was kind of an underrated insert, actually. I ended up buying this one off of eBay, I believe, because I got into a few breaks and just was not able to pull it. But I definitely think it was better than the other case hit that came out in that certified this year. I think it was a ground force or something. I don't know. It kind of looked like a stamp. It was really weird. But I thought these ones looked pretty cool. So, like you guys probably have noticed, I like collecting these case hits of my brownies. And then, speaking of case hits, this next one is a 2020 Panini Phoenix and Fuego short print case hit from Phoenix. You see here it graded 9.5 Gem Mint with HGA, and it came back a 9.5 Mint Plus from CSG. Now this is a pretty cool card, and actually I went onto their pop report and looked, and this is actually the highest graded in Fuego that's been submitted to CSG. All other the Fuegos, the highest grade I saw was a 9. So I'm pretty happy that I pulled a 9.5 on this because, well, it didn't seem like any of the other ones were getting that. So pretty cool card. Nice add to my collection. And then this last one is a new one, not a crossover. I got this out of so like I said, I've been getting in about one case break for every new product that comes out with the Browns. This year, when Obsidian came out, I got into 2 half case breaks with Bomber Breaks. So shout out to Bomber Breaks. He's a local breaker for me here in Northeast Ohio. So I like doing business with him because I get really good shipping. This was a 1-of-1 blue finite that ended up coming back a Mint Plus 9.5, which I kind of knew would happen because the centering was a little bit off top to bottom, but other than that, it was a beautiful shape. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Anytime you get a 1-of-1, as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty happy. Now, most people say, why are you grading a 1-of-1, blah, blah, blah. And it's because it's my PC and I want to keep it protected. You know, it's the only one out there. I will say that I think it's kind of goofy. I actually submitted this into the CSG registry. They just finally entered it in there, and this 1-of-1 is worth 0 points. and the CSG registry. Now, I could understand if this was just like a 2021 Obsidian, even a short print, like on a 150 or 175 or something. Maybe it only being a zero or worth a few points, but a 101, you'd think that they'd put a little bit of extra effort into that registry, and this card would be worth at least 25, 50 points or something, but it's worth absolutely zero. But I'm sure it's worth it a lot to me, and probably worth a lot to somebody else in the future. Any other Nick Chubb fans looking to buy some 101. So I'm very happy with this card. So there you have it, guys. That's my most recent submission for Browns cards. All these cards, with the exception of this Tom Brady, are PC cards for me. So these are all going to go into my personal collection. And I've almost got everything crossed over now to CSG. I think I still have a few left that I'm probably going to do. But this was what I did for this time around. So if you guys like the content, please make sure you give me a subscribe and a like. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.